Hello, friends! Today, we're not talking about anything else. We're gonna talk about the famous Wall Street Bets community. For those of you here, when you hear that name, do many of you immediately think of thrilling scenarios like retail investors battling Wall Street, the rise of the leaks, or David overturning Goliath? Well, today I have to pour some cold water on that idea. I've thoroughly examined their playstyle, and my goodness, it's not an investment forum at all. It's completely a cyber madhouse. Do you all remember the GME party in 2021, referring to GameStop? Back then, the Wall Street Rose at least pretended to writ some due diligence, and even if it was ridiculous, they did some financial analysis. But after that craze ended, the script completely changed. Academic research thoroughly analyzed their posts after the GME event, and guess what? Those posts marked as due diligence saw a collapse-like decline. Meanwhile, the number of posts marked as memes, meaning funny pictures and emojis, sharply increased. What does this mean? It means that these old apes, as they call themselves, can't even bother to pretend anymore. The core function of their community has shifted from pretending to make money to social and emotional regulation. In plain terms, it's about huddling together for warmth, plus collective psychotherapy. How does this mean therapy work? It's simple. When a stock you've heavily invested in plummets by 30% in a day, you panic. Do you want to quickly cut your losses and run? Don't rush. Open the Wall Street Bets forum, and you'll be bombarded with various highly upvoted memes. The first type is diamond hands. This means no matter how much the stock price falls, you hold on tight and don't sell, your hands as hard as diamonds. What's the psychological trap behind this? Friends, in behavioral finance, this isn't a good term. It's called escalation of commitment. In simple terms, it means you're over your head. You know you've made a bad decision, like buying at a high price. But to prove you're not wrong, instead of cutting your losses, you double down. In WSB, selling is called paper hands, which is not just admitting a loss, but also a betrayal of the tribe, a social death. The second type is Apes Together Strong. Retail investors call themselves apes, and they want to unite to fight against the suit-wearing institutions. The psychological trap behind this is social identity theory. This turns making money into making a statement. Investing is no longer about personal profit, but becomes a political movement of David versus Goliath to send a message. The third type is hold the line. This is the most direct battle cry, and flooding the screen when stock prices plummet precisely to prevent everyone from selling. The psychological trap behind this is that it uses social proof to counter your personal survival instinct. When you see tens of thousands of hold the line memes, your thought of quickly sell and run becomes a shameful idea of betraying the group. The fourth type is loss porn. This is the most bizarre one. Community members actively post screenshots of their huge losses. For example, losing $50,000 in a day, and then others will cheer and salute below. This is a ritualistic purification. Posting huge losses proves you're a gambler who dares to bet big. You're one of us, not a tourist. Other people who've lost money see this and think, wow, someone's even worse off than me, and immediately feel better. This sacrifice ritual is like publicly confessing any weakness you might have had and being reborn as a battle-hardened diamond hand warrior. Why is this therapy becoming more and more popular? Academic research has found that after the first GME Holy War in 2021, the culture of the WSB community underwent a fundamental shift. The proportion of posts marked as due diligence, or DD, which are serious analytical posts, collapsed, while the proportion of posts marked as memes sharply increased. This indicates that WSB has completely transformed from a superficial investment forum into a financial cultural tribe. The ultimate result of this meme therapy is to induce these leak apes to double down on failed investments, ultimately leading to more disastrous losses. How is this therapy? This is clearly rubbing salt in the wound and conveniently handing you another knife. The plot in 2024 is even more interesting. Didn't the leader Roaring Kitty return? As soon as Roaring Kitty made a move, he posted a player leaning forward meme, meaning I'm getting serious. Old apes went crazy. The king has returned. GME's second half begins. And then what? Then the stock price whooshed up by 110% and then whooshed back down, almost fizzling out as soon as it started. Why? You want to replay the 2021 script a second time? First, do you think the suit-wearing sharks, meaning institutional investors, are fools? They've long stopped playing with you. Research says that in 2024, institutions' models have been updated, and options professionals now use strategies to eliminate the impact of such mean trading. Your little Ape Together Strong antics are simply throwing yourselves away in the face of big data models. Second, the most outrageous move came. GME itself backstabbed them. The GME company saw, oh, the stock price is so high, thanks for the rocket, old friends, and then turned around and issued new shares, cashing out over $2 billion. Do you understand? The company that these old apes painfully propped up with memes, the company they wanted to save, turned around and sold them as exit liquidity. This reverse backstab was simply perfect. So, what exactly is Wall Street Bets now? The suit-wearing sharks love them now. But do they consider them a reliable source of information? A survey of institutional investors showed that their trust in Reddit as an information source, on a scale of 10, averaged only 2 points. They don't believe the old apes' narrative, but they extremely believe the old apes' behavior. This is the ultimate irony, the most powerful psychological defense mechanism of the Wall Street Bets community. Those diamond hands and hold the line memes have now become the most reliable data points for the suit-wearing sharks to identify when retail investor frenzy peaks. Your battle cry is their sell alert. Your collective therapy is a perfect, predictable leak indicator in their quantitative models. So that's not a trading form at all. It's a transaction as cultural performance. And those memes are not therapy. They are a social coordination tool, a psychological lubricant used to achieve wealth transfer, transferring the money of later bag holders into the pockets of early players and suit-wearing sharks. So that's all for this video. We'll see you next time. I really appreciate your entire life and have you next time.